Trying to find a happy medium on the volume. I think this is doing it. So we just had a pretty, I think, successful run through Common Cow, and this is the Unholy Matrix. Oh, I see. My volume levels are. My headset that I put over my ears has a manual finger control, which is very handy, but it makes it hard for me to know how loud the video game music is versus my voice. I often have to look to the side away from my computer screen at another computer screen where I have an audio mixer that shows the two levels. And so I'm just kind of talking in space as I do sound checks. So I'm sorry about that. Um, as a sound engineer, which I'm not a sound engineer of any skill or repute, I am a drummer. Um, but I like it when my sound engineers rely on their visual instruments. And I prefer that to sound engineers that entirely rely on their ears. I think their ears are important. The ears are definitely part of what I pay them for. But um, their utilization of their visualizers will tell you a lot about like their attention to detail. And I'm telling this my to me as I look over here at my visualizer. Okay, so we just explored the unholy matrix, which is the area below the apocryphal holy site, which is part of the Coleman Cow ruins complex. And we had some bodacious confrontations with some people that didn't like us very much. One day that patent fee thing is going to pay us money. Maybe it's even paying me money and I don't even know. It like doesn't alert me somehow. I always like to scroll to the right to see what kind of very powerful spells I might have access to. Oh, that sounds really powerful. An intelligence saving throw? It's just like all the characters that you want to slam with feeble mind probably have exceptional intelligence saving throws. I wonder if there's another way to like make them stupid. But let's do it. Oh, this girl. How many feats? I'm sure I made a mistake with my unfinished business setup that my characters get ability stat boost in addition to class feats, but it is fun. And my characters feel like they're the Avengers right now. Yeah, this character should clearly have Forest Runner just for the emotion boost. Mary Sue, she's a straight killer. So, being an expert with martial weapons, I now have disadvantages with weapons that aren't martial weapons. Specialized weapon type. I have to use my specialized weapon type, which I'm not using right now. I am using a hammer, which is a badass hammer, though. Holy crap, Mary Sue. You're as clever as you are wise. You're as charming as you are wise. Okay, okay. So I can't take another weapon mastery. Mary Sue is truly a Mary Sue. She has everything. Okay, old tactics. She finally gains old tactics. Okay, so I love a longsword, but I've been doing beef with a warhammer. I can't deny it. Two-handed weapon. Immune to difficult terrain, and you get one more square of movement, maybe two more squares of movement. That sounds pretty good for her at this point. She has a lot of things already in her advantage. Maze. That sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like it might be important. Psychically dominating an enemy monster sounds like a lot of fun too. So I took Dominate Monster. Wow, she's so wise or intelligent and truly a great artificer. Um, she's at least milquetoast wise. So should she be more charming or should she be more wise? She needs to sell her stuff eventually, right? You're inventing all this stuff as an artificer. You have to have some marketability, and she deserves some marketability. Okay. She have Piercer? Yes, she does. What? Did I overlook this? That I could take superior criticals now? I'm gonna have to wait for my other characters to get that. That's a big thing to overlook. Oops. Um, I'll just eat it. Hopefully, I get another class feat for everybody because everyone's gonna want superior critical. I'll have faith that I will get such things. Also, some of these characters already had superior criticals, I think, because of um, their class, subclass, taking the champion subclass. Criticals are very important in this game. They really improve your offensive efficiency, and you can definitely improve the rate that you get them through a variety of manipulations. You won't ever improve your criticals by taking plus anything to your roll, but things that re-roll dice, things that give you advantage, can give you more criticals. Um, okay, so we need to leave, and then we need to go to the foothills of the Daan Mountains. treasure hallway. I don't recall there being a treasure. In fact, it was very empty. And those are some brutal fights. It definitely started off. I think that the Blasphemy of Thang um, stood out in my mind as significant doubts as to whether I could win that because the variety of area of effect attacks completely decimated me. I mean, everyone was like at, the bottom of their hit points. Um, where did we go next? Over here. Blasphemy of Noah C. This level, I was able to paralyze the giants, and so some of my characters took a beating, like my Bard was left by herself over here, and then a giant got her cornered and took a couple whacks at her, and those giants hit really hard. It's like swinging a golf club, and my characters are only golf balls. Um, but over here, my ranger was pretty much able to keep the giants paralyzed. And then over here, my cleric was able to use her stun attacks to lock up two giants. So the giants, we paralyzed and kept them down. And then we came over here and we fought the spider god of some sort and all their phase spiders. But we had Hero's Feast the morning of this fight, and we were immune to poison. And being immune to poison from all the crimson spiders shooting poison and the special attacks from the god who emits a cloud of poisonous gas, we were immune to that. And then we went over here to fight the avatar of Finzar in the Blasphemy of Finzar, and he had his poisonous breath attack, which we totally just no-sold, is what you call that. Did no damage to us, and that was the main thing that was going to take us down. And that dragon proved helpless without their breath attack. So poison resistance or poison immunity won two of these fights, I would say. And then the Blasphemy of Tang is just hard. It's just straight up hard. Bring healing potions. Immunity to all elements, if you can do something like that. We will have to come back here, see what's in that locked gate. So it's not goodbye forever. I want to know more about those floating cubes. I wonder if they started off life as floating D6 dice. Pauper's Pile. Servant's Prison. Ostentatious Tomb. That sounds right. All right. We're coming up on the close of Act 1. It's hard to believe this is Act 1, and Act 1 takes me to level 13, and I've been playing for almost 48 hours. Like, on YouTube, The playlist of this Let's Play says it's at 1 day and 21 hours. And I'm calling this Act 1, but Act 2 and 3 go more efficiently. Hey, our scout's back. Let's see what he says. Impressive work. Elleraine has sent a missive requesting to talk to you at Annie's cabin. I assume that's in code. Impressive work. Elleraine. Oh, okay. So he just repeats that. We did a long rest at the end of the last episode. I wouldn't loot all, but for some reason I feel like I want to leave the food, or at least some of the food. Oh, she didn't get it all. Incredible. Still more to get. We're all going to be hauling. Alright, I think we're getting... No, we're not. Okay, my hunch is that that was actually all. Yeah. We've received notice. I wanted to read that Coleman Cow journal entry, the one that said it was a quest still active. Wielding a finesse weapon. Wait, too fast. A weapon with a versatile tag can be used one or two hands. If you leave the second hand slot empty, you'll deal more damage with such a weapon. Example, a longsword. Wait, this is important. Hold the control key to split a stack of items. That's the kind of like game UI nuance I overlook. Okay. I think first we sell all this excess stuff. Someone keeps stealing the shopkeeper's books one at a time. Didn't mean to click on you, but I don't recall that. At this point, I'm not even mad at the perp. I'm impressed. This has been going on for years. Exotic mineral sample. So because it was based on, some other thing, I don't think I can ever actually use it to produce something. I'm not sure I should ever sell it either. I'll probably just put it in a treasure chest. If it weighs 0, maybe I'll just keep it. So this campaign came out before the dungeon editor allowed you to use languages in your campaigns. So there are no languages, unfortunately. Immunity to disease. I feel like that comes up less often than the immunity to poison. I'll have him do identify in a second. Oh, cross 5 of them. Dope. So many things to sell. I don't want to sell the boots though, or even those robes. I'll keep one of these because I'm a classy person. Keep it in storage. Oh, what the? No, don't sell that. It's hard to believe it, but she actually already has an equal AC armor. Wow, it's really good. But this one does give her advantage on Constitution saving throws. Who else could even wear heavy armor? Or cannot. I wonder if there's some way that I could make it so she could. If she's a dwarf, would she be able to wear heavy armor? Or is that just a dwarf trait? Damn, she's got several of these. I want to put these on my armor rack. So we're going to keep those a little bit longer. Where's the hammer? Excellent. Yeah, I got a stats boost lap to update to be more in line with Magic Stick, even if you're not. Oh, I was going to equip that instead of having her wear it. Sort of webbing has paralyzed. I'm not clear what roll it's on. Like, what's the DC check? Wow, she is loaded. Keep that. +3. We're going to keep that. Oh yes, and the Doom Spear. I was going to put my infusions on it. Gonna keep the +2. At least put it in my armor rack. That was of leadership, right? Yeah. I'm always slowly gaining weight, probably in the form of like scrolls. How much do these weigh? Very slowly, the scrolls are weighing me down. Extra piece of armor here and there. Not going to be using that. I don't have any characters that are proficient with scimitars. I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't want to embarrass myself trying to pronounce it. +2 is just so pretty. I'm gonna put it in my weapon locker. Definitely not just letting that one go. So one of the reasons these weapons get so jacked in power profile is because this campaign came out before you could even go past level 12. But the campaign goes way past level 12. So back then you would cap out at level 12, and these weapons would help the characters kind of keep up leveling. But now it makes for an interesting mega scaling of your power. But there are some really powerful villains ahead, and I'm playing on Cataclysm mode, um, maybe with merciless AI turned off. But the enemies should still be very formidable. But yeah, so the weapons get so powerful partly because the characters used to max out at level 12. just a simple wand? My characters have almost never used a wand. All right. Okay, so she finished her Lightbringer longbow, right? Yes, she has one. She has one. And she's using Pakri's crossbow, which puts things to sleep, which is pretty sick. Worth having 6 characters to use all these profound magical weapons. When you have 4 magic characters, they don't have as many chances to use them. All right, who wears the ugliest armor? Probably you. Heaviest armor. Heaviest. That's what I meant. Oh, she's got a dope shoulder blade thing. So nobody else can wear this armor, right? Which is too bad. Even my ranger. And this lady, where is it? You would think being an artificer maybe you could unlock heavy armor. But of course I know you can wear this. Where is it? I was kind of surprised when my ranger couldn't wear it. I understand she can't fly, but I thought she could still wear heavy armor. I'm unsure if that's because of warlocks or, I mean, because she's a ranger or because she's a fairy. Oh well. Okay, we will take our stuff. Sock it away. All right, first the armor. Got some good looking stuff in there. I'm gonna keep that around. I'll just keep that around. I don't know that I'll ever use it, but handy dandy shield, emergency need for very high AC might come up. So many lists to scroll through again and again and again. I hope you find it soothing. I certainly think this space was meant to be soothing. Okay, the weapons rack. First time I make a wand. I'll pull out more wands again. I'll just leave them on, even if I don't use them. Yeah, it's just hard to feel like the rapier of light is holding up. Rapier of delirium. I'm gonna keep it though. And the Warden Blade derives significant value from the fact that when you're holding it, you can cast Spirit Guardians. So, for example, that makes my fighter able to cast it. Super handy. This sword's not that heavy, right? She can carry 207. Kind of thought we had more arrows. Yeah, I don't think the Frostburn longsword competes with the Mace of Annihilation. The Sword of Webbing also similar level. Just doesn't have those extra hit dice. Still, got it when we fought that spider. Starting to think the Scepter of Zarath is too powerful. That's a lot of four-sided dice. But the four-sided dice add significant reduction to the variance. Um, so when you roll four-sided dice, especially when you roll multiple four-sided dice, the outcomes are rarely predictable, or are much more predictable, because there's fewer random outcomes. Anyway, so this thing throws down 7 dice. Yeah, that's something to think about. Future updates might change the balance of these weapons. But never the Harvester. It's interesting that you know the history of the weapon. I suppose that comes from the magic that they cast. So you get this little placard that magically shows up and tells you the Harvester of Souls, so called because it was forged to paralyze the victims of sacrifice. I imagine as a wizard you write this on a little piece of cardstock, and whoever has the Harvester can like carry it with them. Okay, so let's put some random stuff in here. The crate. Maybe some books in the bookshelf. You know, have some moss. and acid. Flowers. Diamonds. Okay, I haven't used this drum in a long time now, but it deserves better than the creative random stuff. These are valuable because you can make like fire arrows out of them. So I go ahead and keep plenty of those around. Tiger drake scales. Got to put that crossbow away. Oh, only one. Well, if I ever need those shells, I know where to find some. Dang, I overlooked some of my gear. Gotta put it away. Wait, this is armor, not weapons. Can I make a bearskin rug? Put it right here. All of our fancy clothes. Been a while since we had a fancy clothes day. Alright. Probably have some books we can put away. I feel like I can't put away that. It's like a mission objective. And what if someone robbed me? But I can put away Sweet Brutal Love. I think we read that. We've got to keep that on us. I'm fishing for books. Alright, for the symbology of it all, I'll spend a night here. It's good to be home, or at our vacation home, our working vacation home, it turned out. But hey, at least it's been several months. I imagine they hang out in town for a while. They go to the cafes. money. All right, Happy Town. Guess who's back? Yeah. Woohoo, let's go gamble. Hi, this is gambling. This game costs 10 gold to play. If you win 99 gold. We will roll d20. If you roll 19 or 20, you win, else the house wins. Yes. Rolls a die. A 5. Play again. Yes. 17. So close. Play again. Yes. A natural 1. Ha 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 ha. More? Yes. A 12. Play again. You know, I think we won the first time we played this. We got a winner. Yeah. A 20. Nice. Play again. No. Okay. I have a hunch though, because that guy told us to go to the Daan Mountains. We're also supposed to go to Annie's cabin. I want to go talk to this campsite of Annie and see if she mentions anything about necros in the Daan Mountains. So is that spelled with 2 A's or 2 N's? None of these are Lily of the Badland. Oh, that's right. I still need to go to... Let's go here first. To see what has happened. How has this place changed? Friendly to Fender Springs used to be treacherous swamp. Maybe they added limestone. Look at this place. Look at what you've done. There's going to be hundreds of craftsmen here soon. We're working too. We're working to make them seem like tourists on the way. They know it's discreet work. Look at this place. Look at what you've done. You're an ecological hero. Are you a druid? Can you make a druid? You can make bards, right? Thank you again. I have tons of work to do here. This can be a bastion, but it needs to be built. We're building a series of outposts. Once we finish securing Friendly Defender Springs, I'm going to volunteer for the Royal Engineering Corps. I'm more helpful with a hammer and shovel than a sword and a shield. I bet everyone thinks that. Some of these trees need to be cleared so we can make defensible positions with clear lines of sight. We need lumber for the fortresses we are building. We aren't having heavy construction goods delivered because we don't want to alert anyone to our activity in Friendly Defender Springs. Our enemies still believe this is the treacherous swamp. Consecration circle. Consecration circle. I don't know what I thought it said. I'm helping to lead a prayer circle and consecrating their area. You group did a wonderful thing. The Dark Fae twisted this beautiful forest. Soon I'll have to head back to the city with Annie. Does look really appealing. I wish I could swim in that water. Ooh, what is that? Going on in there? It's like a glowing, fenced-in area. Oh, that's right. She's way over there. Oh, don't get burned. I didn't know you could fly over that. Oh, she must have flowed between them. I guess this is a coal making area, or perhaps they're getting rid of the rotten, poisonous areas that used to be treacherous swamp. We're getting ready as fast as we can. I hope war doesn't come, but if it does, we need to be able to shelter as many refugees as possible if war does come. I think that's it. Right down here. Kind of vaguely implies that was unexplored, but I don't think you can go in there. I know from a prior playthrough that if I hadn't already captured the Rapier of Delirium, that it would be down here somewhere. Where are you? Ah, it's nice to see the community really improving after all we did down there. In fact, I would declare that totally lovely. Wish I could camp there in real life. Oh, so that was that door I was talking about. It takes you straight to Happy Town. After you, something has come up. Necro forces have returned to the foothills of the Daan Mountains. Were it not for Vay's relationships with the Dryads, we would not know. Eradicate these forces before they achieve any goal. Gather any intelligence and documents you can. I think this door is only open after you've already passed through Long Trail after resolving Treacherous Swamp. One thing I did learn about dungeon design in this game. One thing about Happy Town is that Happy Town has a lot going on. There's all these different NPCs and conversations, and NPCs come and go. But it's also a central travel hub that you return to over and over again with a set of merchants and all that. Um, I could imagine setting off this central travel area that I come through, you know, so often, and instead making it like a separate map just to speed up load times. But in the meantime, my characters don't care about that. They enjoy a slower pace of life. Now, the last time we were in the Daan Mountains, we found Mineral Cave and fought a bunch of minotaurs. Oh, and we have to speak to Elrain at Annie's. It is pretty funny that I had a conversation with Elrain, but I still need to speak to her while at Annie's library. Oh, Elrain, you're so specific. Oh, that's quite a few people. Learn a lot just by looking at the map, huh? There is this choke point. So I'm definitely thinking of trying to funnel them into this choke point, making them run through some AoE destroying thing. So I think step one is no, she's not flapping or making the flapping sound. I think that's because she was flying when I loaded the game or something. I'm not sure. She can't see him. What do I gotta do to see someone? This evil fairy shot me with an arrow.
Even the dead could hear you.
Really don't see anyone. This is going to be an AoE bonanza. I only wish I could cast the Cloud of Insects spell, but I'm not attuned to that instrument right now. Ah, insect plague. Because this is fun. I'll do another one. That only lasts 1 minute or 1 round.
Hold
Ouch.
firm. You've endured worse.
This is how people get massages in this world. Arrows to the back. You can do that? Do I got one? Oh, this one's even the best. Oh, because she has Forest Runner. Her movement is now a 9. That's nice. I don't see anything. Die, you fools, die. I would send a fireball after them because it's funny. But who can you see?
Impressive.
No!
Did I see you could see someone? Along this path.
Of course you've been detected.
Ouch. That was bold. Hit us with Cone of Cold. Did hurt. But thankfully they don't have that much Cone of Cold to throw.
really thought I... Never mind.
The ground is lava. Damn.
No!
Ha ha ha.
That's battle!
Foe down.
Oh yeah, she has good cantrips. I forgot. She got some sort of arcanist firearm bonus on her firebolt. Ouch. I really wish you'd stop doing that.
Sleepy! Stay with us. El Mountains!
Pretty resilient group.
You'll get us all killed.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
You'll get a nice scar.
Ouch. I was just thinking, man, I hope that guy doesn't have more Cone of Cold.
Wait till the next one.
Make it hard to use Cone of Cold on everyone simultaneously.
Away.
Is there anyone? Oh.
Lucky? Perhaps.
What a jerk. Is this?
Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Lila! No! Okay. My plan to funnel these guys didn't work when the archers really didn't take the bait. And not taking the bait paid off. Ooh, that could have been a really high level guiding bolt. I gotta get rid of this guy.
Not too bad.
Okay, so that took care of that winter storm.
Fury!
Shooting at Wednesday. Damn. Oh, black tentacles.
Fury!
Death reaches out for you. Not bad, eh?
You see someone? There we go.
Solasta, evil. Malmis.
But two can play that game.
Arcana.
Still another shock arcanist. I can't take more of those big AoEs. Those big AoEs take a toll on the whole party, and it's like more healing than I can keep up with. Not a huge revelation. Holy damn it. Okay. Alright. Cloud of flies. I can't see, so I can't shoot my bow. You guys pretty smart. I'll go ahead and kill mine. Let them run through.
Stay with us.
Damn. Don't know what angelic form is, so I was just curious. Can I move? I can't move? No, okay. Hoping to fly above these, but I don't think I will be able to.
Just where it hurts most.
It's a difficult shot through that passage. Well, I turned off my AOE. You guys gonna turn off yours? What is the range of incendiary cloud? This one rolls kind of towards. If I want to control the direction this thing moves, I think I have to be in between them and the fire. So like right here. And it should flow towards them. Because I believe this moves. And it's really pretty looking, isn't it? Smoky plasma like fire and the sparkles.
Again.
I think I took one guy down. Yes, a Badlands Hunter.
Perhaps if you tried to be loud instead?
Oh, they silenced us. Is that a joke?
A palpable hit.
Who cast silence on us?
Ha! Take that, you fiend.
Are you okay?
Was I wrong about it moving? That said I could see someone. Silence is gone.
Damn!
A modest success.
Forget how many attacks she has sometimes. Who lives?
Arcana Evo. Hey, that was mine.
Oh, that was very lethal. That guy did 53. Try one of our major healing spells. Wait, what? Is Mary's too far away? Where is she? Oh. Maybe if I position myself here, I can pull it off. Ah, forget it.
So it us.
Definitely hard to beat me in a missile fight, but I have to admit, the multiple shock arcanists actually brought the fight. They brought a fight to me that I did not expect. It's easier to hit him with these like AoE things that wrap around the corner effectively, making it easier for me to hit him.
Evo.
And I'm not pressed for spell slots, I think.
Victory is mine.
So I'm starting to think Incendiary Cloud doesn't float away. It's supposed to be kind of floating over here for 1 minute. And it's supposed to float away from you. I've used it before and it worked. So I'm kind of surprised it's not moving. It is still really pretty, I think. It's a great effect. Oops. Patterned map. Unholy Key. Noble Dominion style clothes. A beautiful cloak. A magnificent dagger. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. We'll just save it. And we'll hit stop. Next episode, we're going to return to Heavy Town and then go back to Coleman Cow. Resolve whatever mystery lies in Coleman Cow. And also, we're going to touch base with Elleraine at Annie's house. All right, next episode.